little silly. Random Fact Friday. It's PowerWash Simulator, everyone. I don't know what else to say.
We should just call this Power Wash Simulator. This series.
PowerWash Random Facts. Well, here's the thing. At a certain point, I'm gonna run out of places to clean.
What about your butthole?
We don't talk about my butthole. You know I don't like my butthole. Random fact number 1. My butthole is non-existent. I'm gonna say something weird, but I need you to go along with it. Are hemorrhoids just aneurysms if you really think about them?
No.
Well, no, an aneurysm is like what's the word?
A blood clot in your brain.
No, that's a stroke. An aneurysm is like a weakening of a blood vessel. I don't know where I was going with this. I'm gonna be real honest. I don't know where I go with a lot of things.
Okay, so it's not blood. Okay, so aneurysm occurs when a part of an artery wall either weakens or fails.
Specifically an artery, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense why like aneurysms are so scary because arteries pump a lot of blood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so once that breaks or
there is, I believe, the definition of. Hang on one second. So the definition of an artery is a blood vessel that carries blood from the heart to tissues and organs in the body.
mm-hmm.
There is. So generally, it pumps blood away, and then it has more force than veins, which pump blood back to the rest of the body.
Yeah.
The major exception of this is the vein where it comes from the lungs back to the heart.
Yeah.
That has as much force as arteries.
Oh, God.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah, so just a fucking aneurysm popping would be like around the same as like if you got your your carotid cut or something. It's just gonna bleed a whole lot and oof.
Because that's also the major exception is. So the idea is veins have oxygen poor blood flowing back to the heart, while arteries have oxygen rich blood flowing from the heart. The other exceptions are the pulmonary arteries, because that's oxygen poor blood flowing to the lungs to get oxygen rich, and then there's the one vein that brings the oxygen blood back from the lungs to the heart.
Yeah. And also veins, what's the word? How the blood is transferred is also kind of different because I think how do I put it? So the blood pumping in arteries is propelled by like your heart pumping, but then I think for veins it's like like it's either like vowels, no, not vowels, valves or like not muscle contractions, but like I'm trying to remember. God, I was a biology major. I took 3 anatomy phys classes. I should know this.
Yeah, it's the pulmonaries are the ones that are the kind of the exception to the rule because pulmonary arteries are sending them to the lungs. Pulmonary veins are coming back from the lungs. So it's flipped on what's oxygen rich, what's oxygen poor. But that's like the only exception in mammals at least. Because then you have stuff like amphibians, which can breathe through their skin.
Oh yeah.
Well, most of them can.
I wonder how much better I would have been at college if I like took ADHD medicine during that period.
Oh, yeah.
Or uh, did you know gnomes are gnomes?
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Would you still love me if I was a gnome?
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. Okay. Alaska is larger than all of Scandinavia combined.
Yeah, I can see that.
The Tom and Jerry Christmas special, The Night Before Christmas, was released on the same day as the attack on Pearl Harbor.
Oh no. Why didn't Tom and Jerry warn anybody?
The Japanese 1 yen coin is so light it can float on water.
Ooh.
Uh, the penitentiaries are natural rare snow formations, named as such after the hooded penitents of Easter.
Mm.
The Red Ghost was a legend about a demonic figure roaming Arizona in the late 1800s and allegedly once killed a woman. It turned out to be a feral camel with a decaying corpse of a man strapped to its back.
Yo,
Likely a result of Jefferson Davis's attempt to create a camel division of the U.S. cavalry.
what the fuck?
Yep.
Damn, that camel was a stone cold killer. It killed 2 people.
George Bernard Shaw was an advocate for reform to the English language, so much so he funded the creation of a Shavian alphabet, constructed of an alphabet based off the phonetic spelling of English words.
Hmm.
So basically, his whole thing was he removed like the silent H's from things and
Sure.
made made like instead of it being like how crust can be spelled with either C, CH, or K,
Mm-hmm.
he'd make that be like this is spelled with a K now.
Uh-oh.
And instead of and the C and K sounds are like the K is always K, while the S is always C.
Interesting. Sounds kind of weird.
Uh oh yeah. In 2024, Nobel Prize in Medicine recognized the discovery of microRNAs, tiny RNA molecules that regulate genes of all multicellular organisms. The breakthrough has revolutionized our understanding of cell development, evolution, and diseases like cancer and genetic disorders.
Oh, but I don't have them though.
Uh, that the remains of over a dozen people were found buried in Benjamin Franklin's basement.
Oh, Benjamin Franklin, what have you been doing?
He was a pimp, and sometimes people who don't pay just go missing.
I Was he actually a pimp?
Yes.
Oh, damn.
No, you gotta pay the hose, man.
Yeah,
You gotta pay the
gotta pay the
hose.
price. I hope Benjamin Franklin was a fair pimp.
Yeah, it probably wasn't.
Probably not.
Another fact is people over the age of 70 are largely considered unemployable due to either mental or physical decline. The vast majority of politicians in the United States are over the age of 70. Yep.
They're also they also could they're also just like, just walking corpses.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
over the age of 70.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if we heard that Mitch McConnell drops dead at some point in the near future.
He's literally just frozen before. Uh, oh, even though Winston Churchill's mother was a United States citizen, Churchill could not claim U.S. citizenship because before 1934, you could not claim citizenship through your mother.
Lame. This is how
Sexism.
That's not How I Met Your Mother. Was that show any good?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
That's fair. I occasionally get like this weird urge to watch The Big Bang Theory, but then it passes and I don't have to worry about it anymore.
Is it YouTube Shorts?
A little bit of that, and it's also just what's the word? It's also uh young Sheldon shorts. Uh
Yeah.
Young Sheldon is a very weird show because it's supposed to be like it's like the telling of Sheldon's life and all that, and like some things that happened like in the Big Bang Theory that he talked about are kind of like retcon slash like I don't want to say hand waved, but like changed up to help fit the narrative. Because like what's the word? His dad. Uh,
His dad does die in Young
oh
Sheldon,
yeah,
but
no, no,
it's
no.
like the last episode.
Yeah, no, his dad still dies. But like if I remember correctly, in that 70s show, nope, wrong. Well, that's the wrong sitcom. I am sorry. What the fuck? Uh, but in The Big Bang Theory, Sheldon recounts how his dad cheated on his mother with, I don't remember what was the context. I think it was like a German lady or something. Uh, but then the show comes out, and uh, everybody likes his dad as a character. Like he is the number one character. And they don't want to like make him seem like a bad person for cheating on his wife. So they change it up to be a misunderstanding essentially that never gets cleared up. Uh, he's not actually cheating on his wife with somebody. They're just role playing in the bedroom, and Sheldon overhears it, and he's like, "Oh my god, my dad is cheating on my mom," and then it never gets cleared up. So till until like at the end of the day, Sheldon thinks that his dad cheated on his mom with somebody, but it was just his mom and his dad having consensual role play sex. At
Hmm.
least that's what I remember.
Florence Lawrence was considered by many to be the first movie star.
Hmm.
She was buried in an unmarked grave after killing herself with ant poison in 1938. Her
Huh.
career never recovered after she was injured in a fire on set in 1915, and Universal refused to pay her medical bills or her retirement benefits.
Damn.
Yep.
Poor Florence Lawrence.
Uh, aluminum used to be one of the most expensive metals in the world. Only the wealthiest people ate with aluminum utensils, while lesser nobility ate with gold.
Eh.
Here's what we do: we invent a time machine and we kill Adolf Hitler with an aluminum spoon. I
What? What would that do exactly?
don't know.
Because I don't know how to respond to that because it sounds like that would be like way in the past.
Yeah. After the explosion of a LOT, Polish Airlines pilots fought for control of a burning aircraft for 30 minutes. They almost made it back to the airport. About 2 minutes from the runway, the aircraft crashed to a forest. Last recorded message was the from the crew was good night, we tried, goodbye, goodbye, we're dying.
Oh, damn, kind of fucked
A lot
up.
of fires in this batch because the next one is uh Dalmatians are associated with firefighters because they originally used as sirens. Dating back to the 1800s, uh, they could be kept with the horse-drawn carriages and warn people they were coming, as well as scare off anything that would spook the horses.
Well, that's kind of cute.
And then silly putty, uh, when silly putty comes in contact with alcohol, it will lose its properties and become flammable when submerged in hot or warm water.
Huh? Interesting.
Yep.
Why is that?
Tune in next time for when we set silly putty on fire.
No. Goodbye, everyone. I made it. I drew a smiley face that's a little disturbing.
Bruh.